Hey, fire signs, what's going on? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is going to be your weekend messages, but quick announcement for the fire signs. So, you guys, the air signs and the water signs, got the most views and likes on your videos this week. So, you guys are all tied. And this weekend messages, the weekend message videos will be the tiebreaker. So, the top two elements with the most views and the most likes for their elements will get bonus individual reads for each sign within that element. So if you guys want to be in the running for that, make sure you keep your views up, get your views up for all of these videos. Make sure you keep the likes up. It's definitely free. It definitely helps the channel, but it also helps me gauge to see who's actually um, listening. Okay. So let's jump right in and get the wisdom cards for the fire signs for the weekend. Okay, you guys got no place like home and you got peace. You guys are feeling a sense of home. You're feeling a sense of peace. Some of you are going back to church. Some of you maybe going back to church. I feel like somebody has just found like their church home or something. You have all that glitters at the bottom of the deck. I feel like some of you may not be religious or anything of the sort, but you do feel deeply, deeply spiritual. You feel like it makes you feel comforted to be at church or to I don't know, to go to mosque or to go to the temple, or it brings you peace. It makes you feel a sense of wholeness. I feel like this weekend maybe you have gone to church, maybe you're going to church today, maybe you're watching something online. I feel like this weekend you are absolutely feeling a sense of peace and prosperity and love and safety, and just feeling like there's no place like home. You feel like you're coming back home to self, even if you've had to separate from people who wear masks around you, even if you had to separate from the mask yourself. I feel like it's bringing you a lot of peace. It's making you feel very renewed, making you feel whole. I like that. So let's put this to the side as your overall energy. Let's jump in and see what the fire signs need to know. Weekend messages for the fire signs. Okay. You got lost the spark. Yeah, for some of you, you lost a spark in your life. Look at how this kind of looks similar a bit. But I feel like for some of you, you feel like you lost a spark in your life, maybe even lost a spark in a relationship and a connection, or something that you always love to do and you just feel like you don't feel like doing it anymore. You could have been extremely drained in the recent past, where it feels like your energy has shifted, excitement fades quietly, something feels differently now. I feel like you guys have come to a place of where you've had to surrender. You've had to let go of previous ways of being or previous ways of doing things, even connections that you held close to you. You have aligned with your truth and overreaction mode. When you follow what feels right, your life falls into place. Clarity leads your next step. So again, like some of you guys are aligning, you're doing things that make you feel more aligned, more comforted, more at peace, more at home. I was getting this energy of someone finding a new church or going to church again, for possibly weren't going to church before, but now you're thinking about going to church again. Or you some of you could be renouncing one religion and picking up another. Ultimately though, even if you are not religious at all, okay, there are people who are just spiritual, or there are people who just do not align with religion at all. This is saying that you are regaining your spark again as you do more things that aligns with your truth, that aligns with your soul. And you may have some backlash for it with overreaction mode here. Someone is blowing it out of proportion. Emotions are louder than truth. Drama heats up fast. Somebody just cannot understand, or they cannot, like, they're judging you to a degree. Maybe even just like they said, blowing things out of proportion, taking a situation that's not that deep and making a mountain out of a molehill. It says stop chasing approval and stop people pleasing. Yeah, some of you care too much about what other people think, the opinions of others. You don't need validation to be worthy. Approval isn't the goal. Your truth stands on its own. Their comfort is not your responsibility. You are allowed to disappoint people. Your truth deserves space. And if your truth is that you want to practice being Buddhist, or you want to be spiritual, or you want to go back to church, or if you want to, whatever your truth is, whatever that is, you need to hold space for that. And other people will fall in line or they'll fall the fuck off. And that's just on them. You got half in and half out here. They stay close but avoid commitment. Their actions show hesitation. The connection feels paused in the middle. Some of you are dealing with situationships in your life and you need to just let it go. You need to just let it go. Some of these are rebounds. You got heartbreak residue here. You're not obligated. Glamour rising. The shade parade and attachment issues. Like, you really need to get away from people who want you to stay small, want you to feel small, want you to remember all of the things you used to do, and not even acknowledging that you're growing, changing, evolving, and doing better moving forward. You need to get away from those fucking people. It don't matter if they're family, friends, co-workers, whoever. This could be your sisters, your brothers. This could be anybody, your parents. It could be anybody, because it can literally be anybody. You don't owe nobody any type of, you don't owe anybody a broken version of yourself. And if they can't fucking handle the healed, authentic version of you, then they don't need to be around. Period. Take responsibility, child. Take responsibility. Okay, your choices shape your path. Growth begins when you own actions. This is your turning point, and I feel like, yeah, you're regaining your spark again. Glamorizing is still at the bottom of the deck. You're stepping into your shine. Your confidence radiates outward. People notice your glow. And I think you need to stand in that and stand on that. Remember that all that glitters isn't gold. So make sure that you're being authentic with your healing and not just trying to cover it up with, new clothes or perfume or whatever. Like, actually do the work. Do what you need to do to come back home to self. Do what you need to do to feel at peace, to feel protected, to feel loved, to feel, you know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do, mama. Or papa. I don't know who's watching. I don't know who's watching. Let's see. Weekend messages for the fire signs. You have a trusted friend. There's no mask here, just a rare kind of connection where someone can be 100% real. This could be someone in your life. Oh, this person could be expecting. Someone is finding out that they are pregnant, or someone is birthing a new idea, and they feel like you are very trustworthy. You are somebody that they can share this information with, or you may feel like you can share this information with someone, and they'll be able to understand you if you say, "Oh my God, I'm expecting. I'm pregnant again," or I have this going on. Because you have the audacity here. Boundaries were crossed, and the worst part, they acted like it was in their right. Be careful of who you are telling your business to, because you have one person who may be like a trusted friend, maybe somebody that you really can be vulnerable with, but then you have another energy here that you absolutely side eye because they're always fucking judging you. So be careful with that. Be careful with that this weekend, child. Let's see. What else is going on for the weekend with the fire signs? You got fake profiles. So somebody is watching you from a fake profile. You probably already know this. This could be somebody that's pregnant. Actually, this could be somebody's child's mother. Somebody is watching you from a fake profile. This person is a gold digger. They're trying to see how your connection is with their person, or vice versa. You could be watching somebody, stalking somebody from a fake profile, child. We're gonna be fair here. This could be you. This could be you, girl. Okay, stop playing with me. Y'all know how y'all listen. Them Leos and them Sagittariuses. be the real stalkers. I don't really see Aries. I don't get Aries for being a stalker or making fake profiles, but I damn sure see Sagittarius and Leo doing it. Absolutely. It's giving that energy too. It's giving heavy Leo energy there. So let's see what else is going on for the weekend. What do the fire signs need to know for their weekend messages? Don't make the same mistake again. Don't repeat the same cycle again, especially when you got the signs already. There's a little bit of resistance with these cards. Yeah, because you got somebody out here who, this could be a child of yours, that they just do too much sometimes. They just do too much. They lie for no fucking reason. This weekend, you could have to check a child this weekend. 2 children, possibly. Maybe even 3. I don't know. Somebody is getting caught doing something they didn't have no fucking business doing, or they broke something in the house. It's given that somebody's trying to cover up something that they did. They may have, again, they may have broke something of yours, and you got to fix it, or they're trying to replace it, or trying to fix it in some type of way. But ultimately, I am feeling this energy of childishness. Okay, you're being protected from childishness, and you got to go ahead to move forward. Maybe you just have to love people from a distance and just let them go ahead. And just let them go ahead. You got it. You got it. Whatever the fuck it is, you got it. You got it, buddy. Because they already got shit going on. They got too much shit going on. And you're being shielded and protected from it with the sun card right here. It seems like somebody here was going between 2 people, kept going between back and forth between 2 people, hurting each other, not even knowing. I was getting some type of, that might not have been your read. I think that was a water signs reading, because this looks like an ambulance, or this is like a doctor's office, or somebody like an ambulance, a cop or whatever. I'm getting ambulance though. I think I told the water signs that they need to go get tested, or the earth signs, I told the earth signs that they need to go get tested. I feel the need to tell you guys this also. Y'all may need to go get tested, because you could be dealing with somebody who goes between 2 people, multiple people. They really don't care. And as long as they're getting their shit off, they really don't care. In somebody's going to end up in the ER. Somebody's going to end up in the ER, child. 2 of Cups with the Page of Cups. Somebody is going to want to apologize for something that they did, something that they brought back to their relationship, brought back to their connection, something that they were trying to show off for other people, being a fucking clown, trying to juggle multiple fucking people, and they ended up bringing something back to their person. I cannot make this up. I can't make this up, and they're in deep regret, remorse. King of Wands in reverse. Come on, y'all already know that's a man with his dick in his hand, child. This could also be somebody who struggles with their sexuality as well. Let's keep that in mind. It's giving the energy of somebody sleeping with their homeboy. Girl, what? What the fuck? This would come out inside of a fire sign reading. That shit was crazy. Let's get out of that. I don't want to be there. What else is going on this weekend for the fire signs? There's definitely an inevitable ending taking place that you may feel grateful for, or somebody feels grateful for, because otherwise you would have been stuck. You would have stayed stuck. You would have stayed unbalanced, waiting for a new change, waiting for a ship to come in, Waiting. This is bullshit. I feel like, yeah, somebody is definitely glad that they got out of a situation because they would have been stuck trying to depend on somebody that's not dependable. I'm also feeling this energy that whatever somebody sent your way, negative energy, whatever somebody said about you, whatever is coming back on them. It's falling back on them. But there is a need for you to get out of certain limiting beliefs. Don't keep yourself stuck thinking about a situation, thinking about a connection that was toxic as fuck. You could be thinking about the sex also. Like, this person was no good for me, but that thing on them though, that thing on them, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, girl, like, but stop. I feel like the more you get grounded, I feel like the more that you get grounded on the fact that that person was absolutely no good for me. They were no good for my health. They were no good for my mental health, physical health, emotional health. They weren't good for my financial health. They weren't good for none of that. Then it will outweigh the fact that they had a good stick. Most people, most toxic individuals do have a good, you know what I'm saying, lower region. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are, and child, some of y'all are waiting for this arrogant ass person to come back and say something to you, speak to you, but you know it's going to be an argument. You know it's going to be a fight. It may be some type of argument, fuss, fight this weekend. It might be somebody who, you really can't tell them nothing. Either you're choosing your battles wisely or you're willing to go tit for tat with this person. Say what you need to say to this person. Yeah. Ace of Cups, because you care about this person. You still love this person. So Six of Pentacles, you wanted an equal exchange of give and take with this person. You secretly wish that they would come and apologize to you and start something new with you, but you feel kind of backstabbed. You feel like you need to make this judgment call, and you prayed on it. You've asked God to send you something better, but there is some residue from the past. You know that there is somebody that you care about, but they're really just not no good for you. And you're grateful that this situation is over because there will be no forward movement. We got the Tower card here. This person tried to make you feel small, tried to really like overpower you a lot, gossiped about you, talked so much shit about you, all of your business, all of the above. Your spirit guides do not want you to get stuck on this person again because it's going to be harder to get up out of it. Know that. Know that. Learn your lessons from the past. Learn your lessons from the past and move on. Move on. You have better ahead of you. That's your message, fire signs. In the comments, let me know how this resonates for you. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I'll be back with another one.